All right, here we go. We're live on a Thursday night, 6 o'clock class. We got a bunch tuning in. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a great evening. Today, the honor of first to comment goes to a Mr. Jeremy Reiner. All right. Close second, we got Kelton following behind. Hey, man. Hey, Sean, Kaylin, and Ida are here. McTavish is awesome, guys. Michael's here as well. Welcome, welcome. Sada and Siddharth are tuning in. Great to see ya. Dylan and Jacob as well. How's it going, guys? Fiona and Holly are here. No Shane, though. Shane might be tuning in later. That's my suspicion.
Hi, Holly.
All right. Let's see. We got Eli as well. Hey, Eli. Caden's here too. Welcome, Caden. Jack's here. Great to see you, Jack. Neil's here too. Perfect. Awesome. Samanyu as well. Great to see you, Samanyu. We got a couple more. Katie's tuning in. Hey, Katie. We got Olivia as well. Welcome, Olivia. And Akshaj. Here we are. Hey, Akshaj. And yes, I was right. Shane will be on at 7. All right. So just a reminder to everyone, we do have our Dragons classes at Tuesdays at 4. And we just did a beginners class at 5 o'clock right before this. So if you didn't see your email this week, we just started that class this week. So if you want to be in the beginners class, it's at 5 o'clock. Yeah. All right. We'll have some more announcements at the end, but I think it's time to go right after we say Yasik and his dad are tuning in.
What?
Great.
That's awesome.
And Michael would like to see a roundhouse kick. I don't know, is this how to do a roundhouse kick, or he just wants to see a good roundhouse kick? I don't know. I don't
Let
know.
us know.
Danush is here as well.
Woohoo.
All right.
All right.
So maybe we can do roundhouse kick during
Yeah, we can show the
right during the
roundhouse kick
basics.
during
We
the
can
basics.
talk about the roundhouse kick a little bit. All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool, guys. It's time to bow in.
All right. Turn to face flags. And chariot, Kyungrae. Facing us. Chariot, Kyungrae. Okay, and Master
All
Chris
right.
is going to start the warm up tonight.
And to clarify, Michael would like to see a good roundhouse kick, and he wants to know some tips on it. So we'll do that right after warm-ups, okay? And shout out to Shambhavi and Shiva tuning in.
Excellent.
Welcome, everybody. All right, let's get going. We got a lot of fun stuff to do, so we're going to start off with jumping jacks. 30. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Roll the next. Just get nice and loose. Work on some basics right after this, so make sure the muscles are warm.
Definitely.
No injuries. And swing her back side to side. Roll the arms forward. Backwards. And just cross the arms. Hope everyone's doing well today. So far we've avoided the snow. We'll see if that keeps up. Hopefully it does. I heard 2 to 5 inches, but alright, we're gonna rotate the hips. Other way. And leaning forward. Backwards. to one side. Other side. Good. 1 foot in front. Lunges. Those legs nice and loose, especially those hamstrings. Gonna stretch those in a minute, halfway down. And all the way down. Leaning forward, drive that hip into the ground for whatever leg is down. Switch. Other foot up for lunges. Halfway down.
Get a breeze in this room here. It'll be a little toasty.
And all the way down. Some days definitely a little more toasty than others.
Definitely.
Good. Alright, peacock stretch. Down on one leg. You want your toes up. And if you can, get your heel on the ground. Switch. Good. Sit down, feet in front of you. Leaning forward. One foot in, one foot out. Switch. And V-stretch. Spread your feet apart. Leaning forward. To one side. And other side. Alright guys, hope your stomachs are nice and loose. I know we don't really stretch our stomachs, but regardless, whether or not you're ready, we got some sit-ups to do. Couple things I want you guys to focus on. Arms stay across your chest. You come all the way down and you use your core to come up. Use your stomach muscles to pull you up. Keep your hips on the ground. We got 30. You're gonna go at your own count. Let's get these done. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Count them out and work them,
5,
everybody. Count them out
6,
and work them.
7, 8,
Okay.
9, 20.
10 more.
1,
Let's pull them out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30.
Very good. All right, everybody, stand up. All right, I'm gonna bring them through basic stretch and then stretch kick. Okay, let's see where we're at here.
I will be keeping an eye
I
on
think-
comments as well if you have any.
I think this needs to be up just a little bit because even stepping way back there, half my head is cut off. Yeah, we have to just raise the camera up just a little bit so we can see. Okay, everybody. We're going to Alright, we're going to go through stretch kick. So, I want you to step back with your right foot and bring your arms down to the side. Show good balance. You're going to raise your legs straight up and then bring it back down. Here we go. Ready and 1. Raise Raise them up and down. 2, keep good balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's switch to the other leg. Ready. 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Shake those legs out a little bit. Now we're going to go do our side stretch. I want you to take your foot, turn it sideways so your feet are almost like an L, or shaped like an L. You're going to raise your foot straight sideways, keeping those hands in. Keep good balance, up and down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep your balance. 10. And let's switch. Other foot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, good. Shake those legs out a little bit. Okay, everybody. We're going to start by working on some of our basic hands and stances. A little bit later, we're going to look at the kicks, and I can show Michael the roundhouse kick for him. Okay, but we're going to start out with some stances right now. We're going to work on our front stance, all right, and we're going to practice our striking as we go into the different stances. So we're going to move forward and backward, so make sure you have enough room to move forward and backward in the area you're training in. All right, we're going to step forward with that left foot. So, everybody, this is akubi stance, all right? So working on akubi, I want to work on that front punch, all right? So, as you step forward, you transfer this front foot, come forward, stepping down, and punching with the hand. Step forward and punch. Now you should be in good balance, okay? And also you don't bounce up and down. You want to keep that level. I want you to pretend that you have a pad on your head. So that pad has to stay there as you step and punch. It fell off. I got to put it back on. So this will be a drill that we practice later on, where we're wearing the, showing good balance so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so again, stepping forward and left punch. Now step forward, right punch. Step forward, left punch. Step forward, right punch. Now going backward. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. And ready stance. So now let's go into our back stance. So step forward with that left foot. As we do that, our back foot has to turn sideways and our left foot's in front. So our feet are like an L. And we're going to reverse punch. So it's going to be, for the high ranks, this is called a short punch. So just like in no pay, okay, we demonstrate that punch, that reverse punch position in a back stance. So turn that foot, step, punch. Step, punch. Remember, don't bounce, keep that body level, and punch. And punch. Going back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Step forward. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Going back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And return. This time, we're going to do diamond knife hand strike. We're going to go back to that front stance and diamond knife hand strike. So the front hand does the upper block, the back hand does a knife hand strike into the neck. Now we're going to pull it to our left side and do that upper block, and the left hand does a knife hand. Now the right one and the left one. Now walk backward and walk backward and backward and backward. And ready stance. Let's go again. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And return. Very good. Okay. So, one of the other breaking techniques that you have is the ridge hand strike. So, we're going to take a look at throwing that ridge hand strike, and we're going to use our, what stance should we use? Let's use a cat stance because it'll be a little different. All right, so your cat stance, remember, so every time it's just a tiny little step, okay, and we're going to swing that back hand around, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our left hand there, and we're going to stop it right at the left hand, okay, and then the right hand. So we're just going to give ourselves a target, and then strike right to that target. Here we go. Step forward, left foot. Hand up, there's our target, strike into your target. Now, changing hand, pull that left hand back, step forward, strike. Step forward, strike. Step forward, strike. Back, strike. Back, and strike. Now walk backward, strike. Strike. Now if you get a good strike, it should sting just a little bit, just to make it fun. And strike. Go forward. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. And return to ready stance. Very good. Okay. All right. Before we get going to the forms, which is the next thing we're going to work on, we're going to have, I'm going to show you, Michael wanted to see the roundhouse kick, okay? Now, let me get so that you can get an idea. The roundhouse kick, okay? My foot is going to turn away. My knee is going to come up and point at the target. Okay? So here, and that leg is pulled back tight. Okay? Pull back tight. Now, from here, it will extend out, striking with the instep, which is the top part of the foot. All right? Or the ball of the foot if you're breaking boards. So think of this. If you're striking with the ball of the foot, here I'll kick the wall a little bit. So if I'm here and I'm hitting with the ball of the foot, that's like punching. Or if if I'm hitting with the top of the foot, that's like slapping. So when we do sparring, we use the top of the foot. When we do breaking, we use the ball of the foot. If we're doing self-defense, we want to use the ball of the foot. Okay? So here we go. So to show a good roundhouse kick, all right? Let me move this out of the way. From here, knee comes up and down. And down. If I'm down, okay? So if Master Chris is here, and switch sides, we use this left leg. I want to hit Master Chris right upside the head and down. Okay? If I want to kick him in the leg, boom! There. So I would throw 1, 2, and down. Okay? If I want to punch him, boom! Right into the body. Okay, I hope that helps with the roundhouse kick. And we are going to go through and we're going to work on our forms today. So, based on your level, you're going to be working on your high form, okay, which is the current rank form that you're learning. Secondly, you're going to work on your low form. That was the last form that you learned, and you should know the low form a little bit better because you've known it a little longer, so make sure you're practicing that regularly. Then for the black belts, you're going to be working on your color belt phase form, okay? So whatever phase you are, the associated form that goes with that. If we have any questions, we're going to retrieve some questions and we are going to go and answer those questions, help you out. We're going to spend about 10 minutes on this. So everybody, you can begin practicing your forms and we'll start taking some questions.
Let us know in the comments. We'll answer everything you may have. Quick shout out to Raya who hopped on. Welcome. Also, Eli, we missed classes with everybody at the studio as well. And that's why next week we're actually going to do something called a Zoom Fest for purple belts and below, just to kind of help everybody get ready for the test. We're going to go each individual belts, and then we're going to be doing like all blue belts in one session and stuff like that. So it'll be a good chance for you guys to see some of your friends that you haven't seen in a little bit. Can we go over Teguk 3? Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll get that going right now. Let's hop up here. Alright, so we start our ready stance. We're going to turn to the left. Down block.
Now you're in a walking stance there.
From here, rear leg front kick.
Land in front
And
stance.
2 punches right to the solar plex. Turn, right hand down block. Left foot front kick. Land in your front stance. Double punch. Do you want to continue talking while I go through? Just so
Okay, turning to the front. Knife hand strike. Step forward. Left knife hand strike. Pivot to your left. You're on line 2 and you're going to block out with the left knife hand. Then reverse punch with your right hand. Now from here you're going to pick up your left foot, your right foot, turn around into a back stance and block with your right hand, then punch with your left hand. We're going to go back forward. We're going to go forward again. So left foot steps in front, your right hand blocks in. Step forward, the left hand blocks in as your right foot steps forward. Turn 270 degrees and do a left down block. We're good. Now line 3 is exactly like line 1, except you're facing the other way. So you did your down block, do your front kick and punch. Right, left, then turn around and do a right down block, then front kick and punch, left, right. Going back to the front, you're going to start out left down block, right punch. Stepping forward, right down block, left punch. Now notice Master Chris is in a walking stance, okay? Now, all 4 of those motions are walking stances. So on the way back, you're all walking stances. From here, you front kick, down block, punch, then front kick, down block, shout. Then cross behind and return. Okay, so that's Teguk 3.
Let's see what else we got. Any other questions? Let us know. We just went over light green. Teguk Samjung.
Here, you can take this side because your head's right in the middle. I just noticed that. Okay.
Excuse me. Any other questions on forms?
Now remember,
And if you are joining us a little late and haven't put your name in the chat, let us know who's here so we can say hi as well as keep track of attendance. Also, please make sure you're filling out your log at home, whether you're watching some of the YouTube videos, going over everything in your book, whatever it may be, just let us know. And then, yeah, also we are doing Zoom lessons. I know they're filling up quickly, so if you haven't signed up for one yet, please do that. We do have tests next week.
is everybody working strong on their forms? We got about 5 more minutes that we're working our forms. So you should be doing each form about 2 to 3 to 4 times based on how fast you're able to go. And we want to just keep answering the questions. If you come up with any, get them typed in so that we can answer them for you.
Choreo, please.
Choreo. All right. There we go. All right. So we're bringing our hands up to June V position. All right. So from sideways, see how far out my hands are. Notice my hands are like 2 knife hands. They're not out flat. They're not out on an angle here. They're facing each other, and my face fits right between them. Okay? So from here, chambering, double knife hand.
Double side kick, land, knife hand strike, punch, shift to a back stance, right hand, middle block. Turn, double knife hand, left foot, side kick, double side kick, knife hand, punch, shift to your back stance, and middle block. Go to the front, left front stance, low knife hand strike, tiger mouth, front kick, low knife hand with your right hand, tiger mouth, front kick, low knife hand, tiger mouth, shout, front kick,
Wait a minute. I need you to back up first.
ran out of room, front kick, scoop, and
now,
break.
when I scoop, this is, okay, so from this position, I scoop here, I scoop and strike same time. Notice my back is straight, I'm not leaning forward. All right, from here,
Step forward, turn around, and middle wedge block. Front kick, scoop and break, slide back into a walking stance wedge block. Right foot steps behind into a horse stance, left knife hand block to your left. Target and punch, cross step in front, side kick, land groin strike, down block, step forward palm block, and back elbow to the right. Give himself some room. Knife hand block, target punch, step side kick, land groin strike, down block, step palm block, and back elbow. Take your hands, shoot them up, bringing them down slowly. Once your hands hit about 8 and 4, you're going to start closing your left hand, and your left hand is going to sit in the
come
right.
into your,
Turn to the back. Left foot steps into a front stance. Knife hand to the neck. Knife hand low. Step forward. Palm up. Knife hand to the neck. Knife hand low. Step forward. Palm up. Knife hand. Going low with that knife hand strike. Step forward, and tiger mouth.
Aya! Notice every time I do those moves, I'm using two hands, chambering properly and executing the kick or the technique. All right, now when I return, I cross, I drop my hands down. I bring them up and press out to Junbi position. And then bow.
We have a request for Teguk Ijang.
Teguk Ijang. Teguk 2. All right. Here we go.
Alrighty. We're going to turn to the left, down block.
We're in a walking stance. Now, I'm going to step into a deep stance so I can punch face level, or body level still. Body level.
Body level on this one. Turn around in your walking stance, down block. Step into your front stance and punch. Coming to the front with a left front stance.
This is a left walking stance with the
Right
right
inner
block
block.
in.
Step forward and left inner block. Turn with your left foot steps, down block, front kick, and face punch.
So I'm in walking stance. I throw my kick, land in the front stance, and I punch to the face. And then I do the same thing other side.
Right hand down block, left front kick, and left face punch. Come into the front. Time for our upper blocks. Upper block with your left hand, step forward, and upper block. Left foot cross steps behind 270, right hand middle block.
So as I turn around, this hand is already chambered. It went from upper block. It moves into chambered position. I do my turn all the way into walking stance and block to the left or to the with my right hand. I turn around, just pivot around and block with my left hand. I look to the back, walking stance into a down block.
Left hand does that down block. From here, right front kick, right punch. Left front kick, left punch. Right front kick, right punch, and shot. Now if you notice, on all those punches, those are all body punches. The only two punches are going on line 2 after that down block front kick punch. And you're going to return to your ready stance.
Good.
Do we have any other form questions? Let us know. Or we're going to be moving on to self-defense here shortly.
All right, we're going to take right about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, let people finish up their forms, and then we're going to start some self-defense portion of today's exciting. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody, we're going to move on to self-defense. Now, with the self-defense, if you don't have a partner, you can always, like I like to use a chair just so that I have a target that I can use, okay? So we're gonna, coming up soon, we have our test coming up, so the set we're practicing for the test is the high set is the high, middle, low punch set. So we're either doing a low block, a middle block, or a high block. We're going to be moving in different directions, practicing the different ones. So, the way the drill is going to go is you're going to get in your fighting stance. All right? We're going to demonstrate number 1, okay? So, I'm going to move to the side. I do my down block. I execute my front kick. Then I punch. Then I move out into guard position. All right? To the other side, I might be here, moving off to the side. Throw my front kick and punch. Now, who can tell me the difference? Who noticed that I kicked the leg of the chair? Do I always tell kids that you have to kick up high? All right, well, here's the difference. When you're doing self-defense, you don't want to try all these high kicks. You want to keep your kicks low, so maybe the body or the legs. If you're doing sparring, the rules say you must kick above the belt. So that's why we're kicking up high to the body or head, or for self-defense, we can kick to the body or legs. So in this case, number 2, I'm here, I'm going to throw that roundhouse kick to the body and punch. then maybe to the other side. I block out. I throw that kick, punching to the head, and move away. On number 3, I gonna move off to the side, block. I see that target, boom, kick that leg, then punch. Or maybe the other side, block, kick that leg, and punch. So at each of these, this is the high set. So we have number 1, number 2, number 3. Now we're going to play a little game. So I want you to get in front of either your chair or you can be looking straight at the camera because Master Chris is going to come up. All right. And he's going to get in fighting stance position. He's going to bounce around a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call a number out. And if the number I call, you have to right away do that combination. Okay? You're either going to do number 1, number 2, number 3. Ready? 2. Block, kick, and then he gets back to fighting stance. And everybody join in now. Ready? 1. And 3. And 2. And 3. Come on, you want to get a fast response time. Remember, self-defense is all about responding quickly and correctly. And 1. So it was a low attack coming in, so you got to do that low block. All right, relax for a second. All right, we're going to do one more round of this. If you are a black belt, okay, you're going to take the first block of either 1, 2, or 3, and then you're going to add in your own combination, okay? So 1, 2, or 3, and add in your own combination. Here we go. Ready? Fighting sense? You're going to do, you know what? I think everybody has 1, 2, and 3 down pretty well, so I'll tell you what. Everybody can do creative ones for number 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to yell, I'm going to shout the name of the block I want you to do, and then you're going to do the techniques that are going to go on to that. Ready? And up block. Good. And out block. In block. Down block. Down block. Don't hit the chair unless you like to toughen up your feet. And up block. And in block. And out block. And relax. Very good. All right, everybody. So this is a nice little drill that we can practice. I can't wait to get back to classes and work this drill with everybody also. All right. And, oh, I'm sorry. I want to get back to classes in person. Okay? Now, we're going to review real quick. We're going to review the low set now. The low set, number 1, is where somebody pushes you down. Okay? You're standing there with your books or just standing there waiting for the bus, and the bully comes up and pushes you down, and so you don't want to just hit your head or hurt your arms that. So you know you're falling back, so you sit back, you do your block, and get your guard up. At this point, you scoot back, and right away get up. All right, so let's try that, everybody. Ready? And go back. Make sure that guard is up. Scoot back, and get up.
You want to go under 45 so they can actually see the fall for you?
Okay. Ready? And they push me, and I stepped back so that I could fall back. I had control over it. Now I can scoot, get my leg back, and get up. Okay? One more time. Ready? And fall. Scoot back, and get up. And come right back to fighting stance. Okay, number 2. Well, number 2, we're going to have to fall again because we're on the ground. But this time, person steps into your trap because they come right up on top of you, and you want to be able to execute your scissor takedown. So once they fall, okay, come here, sir.
Sir.
All right, you've been pushed, you fall down, but you can't really go anywhere. So at this point, the person is stepping into your trap. Like maybe they step there. So you have to adjust your feet, one low, one high, and then you scissor. And then you roll away and get up. Okay? So if I am down on the ground, I gotta use this one. All right, I want to make sure if my feet are here, they're coming up beside me, I get that low foot up next to their foot. I pick up this high foot and get it by their knee, and then I scissor right through it. And as I scissor, I move away and get up. All right?
So
That's number 2.
I know it's been a little while since we've done the scissors, so just a reminder, the foot on top is doing a hook kick. We have spent a lot of time practicing this kick, so we want to see that hook kick with a roundhouse kick. Pull those motions together, and then you got your scissor kick.
Okay? Number 3. Number 3 is like you're sitting in a chair. So if you're sitting in a chair, the person is coming up to your side and they're grabbing your side and throwing a haymaker. Okay, if you don't block that haymaker, you get hit in the head. So I think you guys call it dab. We're gonna move up 5, but we're not gonna actually hit each other in the face right now. We're just gonna push up. You could kind of push at the shoulder. Now here's the important thing. My back hand has to cover my face so that I can deflect and push underneath the arm. Now I can hit, and he really likes me when I tap him right there. Okay, and then I can get away. So sit down. So the person grabs this way, ducking underneath, punching, and get away. Okay, everybody understand? So if you don't have a chair to sit in for number 3,
Practice
you
your
can
squats.
simply squat, dab, move under, and throw the punch. Okay, we're going to do that drill one more time now with these 3 techniques. Okay, here we go. And 1, you're knocked down and you got to get up. And good. And then just scoot up a little bit. Here we go. And we're number 3. You're in the bus. Good. You get out of there. Good. And we got number 2. You're knocked down again. You can't go back. So you scissor and take them out. All right. Here we go. And we're number 1. Good. Okay. And we're number 3. Okay. And we're number 1. Okay. We're number 1, and we realize we're number 2. Good. And we're number 3. Yeah. Good. And number 1. Good. And stop. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Now, for any of the review belts that are black belts, we would be doing creatives from these. So you basically either 1 or 2. On number 1, it's about getting up on your counters. Number 2, I'm going to say number 1, use your hand for counters. Number 2, use your leg for counters. And number 3, you come up with your own way to get out from the bus bully. Okay, here we go. And we're going to start out slow. Everybody can do this if you want. Ready? Number 1, go. You go down. You got to use your hands. Use those hands and get up. Good. All right. And number 2, go. You get down. You got to use your legs now. You got to use those legs. Good. actually doing a finishing technique. Okay, so you get out, you threw that punch. Now maybe you throw an elbow strike and knee kick so they can't, and catch them right in the leg so they can't chase you. All right, and number 2. Knock down, you gotta use those legs. Yeah, throw that kick and get out of there. Good. And number 1, you're using those hands now. Okay, good. Now you can also, with those hands, take them down into an arm bar, punch them, bring that person right down to the ground with you and punch them. And then you get up. Ready? Yeah. And 1. And 3. Good. And relax. Very good, everybody. All right. Hope that drill was fun for you, or a little bit challenging. It's because we want to make sure that challenging, but at the same time, we want to make sure you're learning how to do the techniques. Part of self-defense, like I said earlier, is responding quickly and responding correctly. Okay? So that you can defend yourself and, basically get away. All right.
One more thing on that one. Black belts, it's okay if you find a technique that doesn't work. We see a lot of times people beat themselves up and they get real mad at themselves. But finding something that doesn't work is good, because now you know what not to do.
That's right. All right, now we're going to move in. We're going to move on to the next thing, and we're going to work on some of our kicks, all right? So, Michael, I want to make sure that you are throwing a good roundhouse kick now, because we showed roundhouse kick a little bit ago. All right, we're going to start out, and you need some type of pad that you can kick, all right? So whether you're a pillow or a pad, and parents, you're going to just stand off to the side, and you're going to hold the target out, okay? Because we're going to practice the first technique is the axe kick. So we're going to combine things, though. We're going to do some shadow fighting. So Chris here, Master Chris, is going to demonstrate some moving around, throwing combinations and stuff like that, as if he's sparring the ghost. And then every time I say go, he's going to move over and throw an axe kick. Now it can be with his back leg, his front leg. He could jump, spin. He could do whatever. So if you're higher rank and you have some of those maneuvers down, you can add those in. It's about hitting the axe kick. Okay? We're going to go for about a 30-second round. And I'm going to find my timer here. All right. Let me get this up here. And, okay, we're going to be ready. All right. And I hit the memory, so it goes right back. So, everybody get ready. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Good sparring round. And begin. Go! Go! Good, good, good. Go! Go! And parents, you can hold them at different heights and stuff. 6 seconds. Go! Go! And relax. Very good. Very good. All right. Get blue. This is a good round, isn't that? All right. We're going to turn it into our roundhouse kick now. All right. So we're going to have a roundhouse kick. So every time I say go, you're going to throw that roundhouse kick or a spin roundhouse kick or anything like that. Right leg, left leg, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Round two. Round two. Wait, why doesn't it? Okay. Round two. Ready. And go. 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 targets, you can use 2 targets, or you can kind of spread it out where they hit the same target twice. That would be fine. I'm just going to tilt mine like this since I have 2 of these. Now, parents, I got these from the dollar store. These were a simple kneeling down in the garden pad. So these are really nice, nice little things that we found in our garage because we don't do a whole lot of gardening around here. All right, we're gonna say hook kick. All right, we're gonna do hook kick, and if I say double, they throw a hook kick and any other technique with it. Okay,
So we have to end with the hook kick, or can it
no,
go
it doesn't matter. You throw the hook kick. You have the hook kick has to be
in the combo?
in the combo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a hook kick and any other technique. Ready, set, go. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah.
And stop. Excellent job, everybody. Excellent job. Get a quick drink of water if you have one, and let's come on in. We're going to talk for a minute and finish up class. Okay. I had my drink. All right, everybody, good. I'm glad. I hope everything went well for you tonight in class. Let's see. Are there any comments for these? All right. So it was good that. So what I want you to do is on your own, you can come up and work on some of those. You can get back on the video, watch it again, or by yourselves, you can work on these different, either your forms or work your self-defense in the way we did them today. Work that mind a little bit. Get that body to respond quickly. In the old days, we learned all these self-defense by numbers. So the judge would say 35, and we had to remember what number 35 was and demonstrate it. So we're not doing that anymore. So it's one of those things where it was real a mind teaser back in the day. All right, we're gonna be. I think Mrs. Wood has some announcements to make sure that I don't forget to say anything. So I'm gonna have Mrs. Wood come in and take my chair, and she's gonna tell you the announcements we have.
All right, guys. Hope you worked hard, huh? All right, beautiful. So, we have testing coming up. So, not this week, but next week. Dragons are Thursday, and then the main test is Saturday. Pretty much the same times as you're used to testing. So, for the juniors, the lower belts, it'll start in the morning, and advanced and black belts will be in the afternoon. So we have the exact times. We sent it out by email today, and all the information should be in there, the list of people eligible, what you need to do, how you need to prepare, the Zoom link, what your curriculum is. Everything should be there. So I know it's a lot in there, a lot of attachments, but when you have a minute, you could look it over and get all the information. We must have you reply by next Wednesday if you are testing. So we have a lot to do to prepare for this. It's a little bit more complicated, so we really need your cooperation. We're excited. It'll be a fun test. It'll be fun to see everyone. You're going to be testing by your color belt, so you get to see the other fellow belts. So to prepare for the test, these classes, you can practice on your own. You can do the YouTube videos. You can schedule a Zoom lesson, which we're calling Zessons. The other thing is, next week we have Zoom Fests going on for our younger students and our lower ranks. So yellow through purple belts. Probably tomorrow morning we'll send out the info to you. So late afternoon, like 3:30, 4 o'clock next week, we're going to do a little fun class for you guys. It'll kind of be, we'll go over your form, but we'll do some contests, some fun things, and they'll be on the Zoom stream, so they'll be able to see everyone on it. And then also remember, when you're testing, everyone will be there too on the Zoom screen, and some of the master instructors will be too judging. So it'll be fun. You'll get to see some of the instructors and the fellow kids testing. So we're looking forward to that. We got something else in the works, but we're not disclosing it yet. It's going to be a surprise. So we're working on lots of fun stuff for you guys. And then you saw the information is there for belt promotion. We got all that. When you're going to get the belt, all that info. All right. And
Excellent.
then, yeah, I think that's it.
All right, let's bow out, Master Chris.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, turn and face flags. Attention, salute the flag. Face the instructors. Bow. All right, everybody, great job tonight. I look forward to seeing you next week in the Zoom testing, and we're gonna finish up now. Have a good night. Bye-bye.